Well, today was just such an important win for us in a lot of areas. Texas Tech is really, really good. They're having an incredible season, and I think that they're just a team that has a lot of vets, and you see a very veteran team that's hungry to win, and they've done a great job of that all season. And it was really important that we were at our best today, knowing how good they are. And I'm really proud of our team because I thought that we were at our best. I thought that it was just a really solid game from start to finish. Felt like our team was really poised and in control. Anytime Tech ever made a run, we just responded in the biggest and best way. And I've been saying it all season, but it takes a team to beat a team. And we don't have any superstar players, but when everyone plays together and for each other, we are really, really hard to beat. And that's what it was today. The fans were incredible, as always. I felt their energy from start to finish, and I'm really thankful to the people who stayed after the men's game, because I know that's a long day for them, but not surprised, because that's what the loyal and true does. So all in all, I'm such a proud coach today.
You had 5 players scoring double figures. Offensively, how was that able to help? And then, holding Tech to 9 points in the second quarter. Defensively, what do you think about that?
Yeah, that's kind of been our story all season. I think we've been, for most of the season, one of the only teams with as many players who average double figures as we do. It's us and LSU. And you saw that today. You saw just a really balanced team, a team that was willing to share the ball and spread the love. And then that second quarter defensively, Amari was a huge part of that. But again, it was team defense because we had really specific scouting preparation that our kids executed perfectly. And then I think kind of an unsung hero is Achola Cott. She's our 5-man who guarded a guard in Snudda Collins. And I think Collins is arguably the best scoring guard in the conference, or one of the best, I should say. And for A2 to step up and have that assignment, and then Staley guard the post, that's just something that, maybe the average person wouldn't recognize or appreciate, but that was really, really great defense for us.
Coach, after K-State, you talked about wanting 40 minutes of basketball. How was this what you expected? This is the way you expected the team to come out and play like they did for 4 quarters?
Yeah, and we were due because we didn't play 1 minute of that K-State game. And so to put 40 minutes together today felt really good. I think it was a hard lesson for us to learn, but those things happen throughout the course of a season. We were in a pretty dark place. We had some really hard conversations after that K-State game, but this team is mature. They want to win. They were really coachable after that K-State game up and through today. And I think that that's something that, again, most people don't understand, but we went through some hard, came out on top. And I told them, if we can get this turned around, we'll flip the whole thing on its head. And I felt like we used that loss to help propel us to win today.
Was there anything in particular, a switch that flipped in that second quarter, or just kind of things came together?
Yeah, I think we just kind of settled in. We really were great and poised at attacking their press, so we were able to get a lot of easier looks. They're really good in the half court, but we were able to handle their press and then knock down some threes, get some open layups that kind of got us going offensively.
Amari, she's used the word poised a lot in this conversation. Second half, you guys played with a lead. You played under control. Can you talk about how you guys were able to maintain your distance in the second half?
Yeah, I think, like obviously Coach said, just staying poised. She says it a lot, of keeping our wits. And so we practice a lot in practice of just like, our practice squad pressuring us and just us being able to remain calm. And I think that a lot of girls, just stepped up to the challenge. I think that we wish we did that in K-State once we, tied it up and just take a lead from that. But, shout out to our practice guys. They just pressure us, and she's always just like, keep your wits, let's go. So I think that's what we did tonight.
It was a really physical game, and on top of that, emotional game. A lot of calls and a lot of back and forth. How big is that as you kind of prep for postseason play to be in those, emotional and physical environments?
Yeah, I just told the team that was a March game in my mind. That's what March feels like. You got to step up. You've got to execute. It's going to be good basketball. People aren't going to beat themselves, so you have to find different ways to win. And I thought anytime Tech kind of started to make a run or punch back, we hit them right back. And just our response was really elite today.
You mentioned March basketball. You got a taste of it this week with 2 and 3 days. I mean, does this prep you for postseason, just going back to back and short turnarounds?
Yeah, definitely. I don't know if you guys remember, but in the non-con, we actually played back-to-back days. And this little series, we had that in mind when we scheduled it, because most people thought we were crazy. But, that's what March is about. You play back-to-back games in the tournament. And for us now, with Utah coming in, a really good Utah team, it's nothing that we haven't already seen this season. And I know our kids will be ready to go.
Amari, when you and Jaden are on the court together, it seems to really kind of be efficient for the offense. Do you feel that way? And what do you like about when y'all are playing together?
Yeah, I really do like playing with Jay. I think it's easier of just like whoever gets it can go. You don't feel like you always have to come back to the ball or whatnot. So I think our transition is just better, and also just like she's really good at that mid range. And so when she comes off screens and they're trying to take it away, always just like the one more of the nail help or whatever that may be. But I just think we work well off of each other. It's kind of just like who you're gonna guard type of thing, especially when we have a shooter also with us. And so I really like playing with her.
How did Haley's back-to-back threes and then that baseline drive really drive those 8 points for you guys to start in that first quarter?
Yeah, that was huge. We felt like if we could handle the pressure up top on their press, then we would get those wide open looks on the back end, but you got to make them. And for her to step up and knock that first one down with that confidence, I think it just kind of bled into everyone else. And she's so good when she's playing like that. I think she makes everyone around her better. And they have so much confidence, in her to take those shots. And she, I think, has been a little bit hesitant before today. So it was awesome to see her kind of bust that open.